Let's see what the Pope said about Canada. Did he say the genocide is bad? Did he say the colonialism was bad? I guarantee he's not going to apologize for any of that. All that he's going to say in this article is, I'm sorry that when we forcibly confined you into missions and tried to erase your culture, that we were a bit mean to you. We should have erased your culture and your religion and everything else more nicely. And one of the people who greeted him here, one of the Indigenous leaders who greeted him, said, "We don't feel that this visit is about survivors of residential schools. It has been more about the church promoting the church's idea and fundraising for the church." Well, yeah, of course. Wow, this article really doesn't say much. Yeah, it's just about the Pope levying a completely worthless apology. Just an apology, not even for anything specific. He's just apologizing, apparently. Just, sorry, really reminds me of, this is recognition. This is specifically the colonial, there's a great book called Red Skin, White Mask Against the Colonial Politics of Recognition, which is about how settler colonial states, by performatively acknowledging their past, actually strengthen themselves. Because they neuter like indigenous, they try to neuter any sort of indigenous sovereignty, any sort of indigenous self-determination by saying, oh, this happened and it was so bad, we're so sorry, land acknowledgement. So they integrate historic injustice into like the rituals of their own state, and in doing so, they neuter any sort of chance of actual decolonization. Like even the Australian government apologized to Indigenous people. They apologized. They levied a formal apology in Parliament. And then nothing happened. They just said some words. It's just a way to be like, to make it seem like they're doing something when they're not actually doing anything. And in a way, it's also a way for them to sort of mislead and swindle Indigenous people, especially by bringing them into closer to the settler colonial state by being like, we'll give you recognition. We will sort of acknowledge you, but we're not actually going to give you anything resembling sovereignty or self-determination or try to decolonize in any meaningful way. Rather, we're just sort of going to turn acknowledging you and what we've done to you into a ritual, like a secular ritual that everyone can participate in, and in turn strengthen the settler colonial state.